Hey guys, welcome back to another Guitar Basics series at Pass the Guitar Live. My name is David Cordero, and in this video, we're gonna learn how to play A major or A chord on the guitar. So you're gonna need to know what a chord diagram is and how to read a chord diagram. So if you don't know, check out this video. And if you do, let's waste no time, dive right in. The diagram here, we have A major. We do have an X on this diagram, which it means that we should not play that string, and the X is on the 6th string. And we have two circles, a circle on the 5th string and on the 1st string, which means that those two strings are going to be played open. We have three black circles on the 2nd fret of 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string with fingers number 1, 2, and 3. That's where we're going to place our fingers to play the chord A major. So let's start by doing that. So first finger goes on the 4th string 2nd fret, and then the second finger goes on the 2nd fret 3rd string, and then the third finger is going to go on the 2nd string 2nd fret. It's a lot to squeeze here, right? We're actually placing three fingers on the same fret. So it's really important that we don't keep our hands straight like this, because it would be pretty much impossible to be able to get all three fingers in place. For that, we've got to turn our wrists around a little bit so that our fingers are stacked like this instead of almost like side by side. Well, that's one of the first steps. Do we have the chord? Well, you know what to do. You gotta check one string at a time. So we're gonna play the 5th string open first. We had a little bit of buzz on the string that we're using, the 1st finger. And that can happen a lot because this finger, because the other two, gets pushed all the way to the left side of the fret, which is a place that we should avoid putting our fingers because it usually buzzes no matter what. I'm pressing really hard here and it's still buzzing. And I'm pressing super light here and it's not buzzing at all, right? It is physically impossible to have our index all the way close to the fret on the right. However, we can turn our hands as much as possible so the fingers are more stacked, so the index gets closer to at least the center of the fret. Much better, right? But now I'm starting to get a buzz right here on the 1st string. Another common thing that happens. So if I have my hand pulled up and even touching the fretboard or the neck on the bottom, like you see here, I'm gonna release my fingers, it is touching. This is not gonna be good. Eventually, you're gonna start muting the 1st string, either with the hand or with your 3rd finger. So it is really important that you have a little bit of room in between your hand and the neck. So I'm going to release now, and you can see that there is a little bit of room there. Even if it's not a lot, there's still a little bit of room, and we need at least a little bit of room. So no touching the neck itself with your hand. So like I always say, move your knuckles slightly forward. Not too much, because you got to pay attention to your wrist so you don't get hurt. If you do that, your fingers get really well arched, and then you do not have your hand touching the neck here. And with that, we get all of the notes, including the 1st string open. And remember that if you're not getting some notes, it might be because your fingers are not using the tips. You're actually playing with the flat area of your fingers. So avoid using the flat area when you're playing these chords. You want to use the tip of your fingers. But what if you're still struggling to get a good sound out of A major? Another way you can actually redistribute these fingers to play the chord is by placing your second finger on the fourth string instead of on the third, and your index on the third string instead of on the fourth. And with that, you are able to stack fingers number 2 and 3 better and bring your index in more. There we go, a very nice and clean A major. So we have this version. We also have this version. And there you go, that's how you play A major. We covered 2 different ways for you to position your fingers for A major. One of them is the traditional way, how most people play. The other one is also a very nice way that you avoid squeezing the fingers together. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to support us by subscribing, clicking on that bell, and liking this video. Your support is extremely important for us. My name is David Cordero, and I'll see you guys on another video.